It's time now for a look latest in local news. In the news, the Wayne County Commissioners have a work session scheduled for today. It begins at 8 a.m. this morning at the County Commissioners meeting room. Topic, the upcoming budget. They expect it to last several hours. All that taking place today at the County Commissioners meeting room beginning at 8 a.m. Their Monday meeting was canceled due to the weather. That's been rescheduled for Thursday, August 22nd at 6 p.m. at the County Commissioners meeting room. Jesup City Commissioners have rescheduled their canceled meeting of this week. They were scheduled to meet Tuesday, but due to the weather, it was called off. Again, that meeting now scheduled for Tuesday, August 13th at City Hall at 7 p.m. Wayne County Schools set to open Monday, August 12th for the first day of school. Today, it's open house for all Wayne County schools. Pre-K open house at all elementary schools gets underway at 9 a.m. this morning. Open house for all kindergarten through 12th grade students begins at 3:30, runs to 6 p.m. this afternoon. Freshman orientation taking place at the high school. That's from 12 noon to 2:30 for students only. The parents join them at 2:30 in the high school auditorium, and they'll meet with the counselors, and then they will be released for open house at 3 p.m. School system acknowledges that some students, staff, and families are still experiencing the impact of the recent storm, may not be able to attend today's open house. The school system says if that's the case, they simply ask that you reach out to your child's teacher or try to make arrangements to visit sometime after the beginning of the schools on Monday's opening. Again, schools set to open on Monday, open house set for today. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, that court hearing for the 11-year-old juvenile who's charged with involuntary manslaughter, simple battery, as well as trespassing and concealing the death of another and the death of Noah Bush is now scheduled for August 22nd in courtroom C. 10-year-old has already been sentenced to 2 years in the juvenile detention center, and according to the attorneys of Noah Bush's family, 11-year-old is facing the same sentences. That's the mandatory sentence under Georgia law that a child can receive in court. In the meantime, the family of Noah Bush still not happy with the Wayne County Sheriff's Department. The Sheriff, Chuck Mosley, this week handed the Sheriff's Department a list of demands, and one of those is an in-person apology from the Sheriff to the Noah Bush family. Family is also asking for a donation from the Wayne County Sheriff's Department to the organization, the Noah Bush's Family's Choice, and they're asking for a public memorialization in honor of Noah Bush, and they want the Mill Creek Circle where Noah Bush passed away to be changed to Noah's Way. Once again, all this and other demands by the family for Sheriff Chuck Mosley and his department. Sheriff had no comment, simply stating he sent a 7-page letter of request from the Bush family to the county attorney, Andy Beaver. 7-page request and demands signed by Noah Bush's mother, Demetrius Bush, who's raised over $100,000 on a GoFundMe page in support of her and her family. Noah Bush passed away back on May 16th in that bar pit near Community Circle. Investigation implicated and charges were filed against 2 juveniles ages 10 and 11. Once again, the media has been banned from all juvenile court proceedings. The 11-year-old's case was continued due to his attorney asking for a continuance due to a family emergency. And again, that continuance was granted. Again, scheduled now for August 22nd in courtroom C. Family's attorney has argued that the parents of the juvenile should be facing criminal charges. One of the parents has been charged with making a false statement. WIFO continues to follow the story as it develops. But again, this week, Noah Bush's mother and family is sending the Sheriff's Department and Sheriff Chuck Mosley a 7-page letter requesting certain items and still asking for a public apology from Sheriff Chuck Mosley as they're unsatisfied in the investigation. Once again, no comment from Sheriff Chuck Mosley, simply saying that he handed the 7-page letter over to the county attorney. Jesup police have arrested 48-year-old Ricky Brown of Savannah, Georgia. They charged him with 1 count of burglary in the 2nd degree. The arrest occurred back on July 30th as officers were dispatched to 723 Highway US 301 to Bargeron Power Sports in reference to a burglary that previously occurred. Patrol officers on the scene were able to view the video camera's footage, and the video showed a Penske truck and 5 subjects on the property between the hours of 1:39 a.m. to 2:54 a.m. loading 3 four-wheelers and a side-by-side into a truck. Investigators were able to use the information from the Penske truck to track the truck back to a 67 Arkwright Lane, Savannah, Georgia address, and with the help of the Savannah Police Department, executed the search warrant for that address. During the search of the property, investigators were able to locate 3 of the 4 stolen four-wheelers. Once again, 48-year-old Ricky Brown of that address has been arrested and charged with 1 count of burglary in the 2nd degree. Jesup PD urging anyone with information to come forward. If you have information regarding this incident, you're asked to call the Jesup PD and talk with investigator Charlotte Cope. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes news: qualifying for Odom, Georgia's November 5th special election begins this coming Monday at 8:30 a.m. and runs through Wednesday at 4:30 at the Wayne County Probate Office. Election will be for the city's position of mayor, which became vacant with the resignation of Greg Rozier, and also up for election as the city council seat of Greg Liggett, who resigned to serve as active mayor. He's currently the active mayor in Odom. Qualifying fees are $10.50 for the mayor's seat, $7.50 for the city council seat. Special Odom election will be held and will take place November 5th in conjunction with the regular county election. Voter registration deadline is October 7th, and early voting will begin October 14th, run 3 weeks until November the 1st. County commissioners race between Randy Franks and Princess Dial also on the ballot. That'll be decided in November. Incumbent Jamie Hickok's opted not to seek re-election. Community-wide blood drive taking place Monday, August 19th from 1 to 6 p.m. at the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium, sponsored by the Jesup Shriners Ladies Auxiliary. To schedule an appointment, please visit redcrossblood.org. Enter Jesup. Again, it's set for Monday, August 19th from 1 to 6 p.m. Wayne County Chamber of Commerce putting on an event entitled Wayne Works, Wayne County Workforce Development Strategy, Building Tomorrow's Leaders. It's scheduled for Tuesday, August 13th from 11 to 1 at Coastal Pines Technical College. No cost. The lunch will be served. They do ask that you please RSVP to the chamber. Again, the number 912-427-2028. And tomorrow in downtown Jesup between 9 and 1, the Wayne County Board of Tourism, Jesup Downtown Development Authority, and Wayne County EMA will have their Touch a Truck event. The event features heavy equipment, emergency vehicles, tow trucks, bucket trucks, along with food and information booths where kids can see them up close. The event will be centered around West Walnut Street between North Macon and Northeast Broad Streets. Streets will be closed to vehicles. First hour of the event will be a quiet hour for sensory-sensitive children. During this time, no sirens will be used. Visitors are encouraged to shop local businesses in the downtown area for back-to-school supplies. Again, if you need more information, simply contact the Wayne County Board of Tourism office. That number 912-427-3233. Again, Touch a Truck, Saturday morning from 9 to 1 in downtown Jesup. That's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.